Alrighty guys, what's going on there? CharTang, the Bearded Gamer here, and welcome to the final part of my Resident Evil 3 Let's Play. This is going to be focusing on some of the extras you can get in the game. I'm going to have in the background some Mercenaries gameplay playing, and some Versus gameplay playing, whilst I talk about random bits and bobs. But before that, let's just quickly look through the menus here and see what the unlockable things are. So if we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up, so we'll start at the library. So, files is your general files that you find throughout the game. What we want to look at here, though, are the figures. You unlock these by getting all kinds of different things. So you get the BSSA emblems. Wow, okay, that's weird. Okay, you got to buy these from the buy these figures from the shop, which I'll go to in a bit, and we'll just go through that process. I've bought most of the special ones. All these ones are locked, but you can just click on these, and it'll do a little playback for you. We'll do voice. Hawkins, shit. Anyway, we go to special extra figures. Well, these are the ones I've been buying or unlocking, whatever you want to do. I've still got 2 to go here, but yeah, we got all the additional figures for the characters. My personal favourite is this one. No prizes for Y, but yeah, what she does. And then you've also got business Sheva, got machine gun Chris. Or Gatling gun Chris, should I say. Not a very good weapon, by the way. I wouldn't use him if I was you. Got Barry up here randomly. He's not in the game anywhere, but there he is. You got Jill and Josh from the extra DLC. Here we got Chris and Jill from Desperate Escape, I believe. No, not Desperate Escape. Lost in Nightmares. Not really sure what Jill's doing there. It's like, oh, look at that. It's tiny. It's about the size of my thumb. Rebecca here as well, no in the game, but here she is as a figure. She is in the Mercenaries mode as well as a character you can play as. Then you've got the cutscenes that show all the cutscenes. I'm going to go into leaderboards. You don't need to see them because I'm at the bottom of most of them. So here we go to our extra content. So this is where you got your Versus and Mercenaries mode, Lost in Nightmares and Desperate Escape. These are both up as separate episodes, the previous 2. Desperate Escape was first, and I did Lost in Nightmares, so they're previous 2 in that order. Here we got special settings. This is where you can set your infinite ammo costumes. So I've got them all unlocked. Got regular, safari, stars, warrior, and heavy metal. Again, don't use this version of Chris because you get that Gatling gun and it is not very good. And over here we've got Sheva, regular, clubbing, which looks weird, tribal, bow and arrow. You get that to use as a weapon. It's actually pretty good, so I'd recommend that. Business and Fairy Tale, my personal favourite costume in the entire game. That's it for costumes. You got your filters. Okay, so you can select retro. I think you unlock that for completing the game on the highest difficulty. But yeah, retro and classic horror, or black and white is what they might as well have called it. And infinite ammo, you just turn infinite ammo on and off. To unlock infinite ammo, you need to upgrade a weapon all the way, complete the game, and then you can buy it. So you can't use it on your first playthrough, unfortunately. Bonus features. This is where you buy stuff with your points that you've earned. As you can see, I've only got 800 left because I bought quite a lot. Mostly costumes. I think you unlock them anyway. But yeah, these are the figures. You unlock these as figures. Quite cheap, but there's a lot of them. These are, yeah, infinite ammo for each weapon. I've fully upgraded one weapon, and that's, oh, you're just going to jump up and down. And that's the sniper rifle, which I have purchased and used. And all the Versus characters, which I still need to unlock one more by the looks of it. I'm not sure who it says. Character that can be used in Versus mode, so it doesn't give any tips there. Got all the BSAA emblems. I'll put some of that gameplay up of finding them as well. They're relatively easy to find, most of them. Some are well hidden. Like there's one in particular where you can't see it. Literally, you need to throw a grenade in a container on the ship towards the end of the game. That's how I got it. I had to YouTube to find out where it was, though. Which is actually what I did for most of them, to be honest. Your item management. And that is it for Unlockables. So, basically, I'm going to have some gameplay of the Mercenaries mode and Versus mode playing behind now, while I talk about my feelings towards this game. Well, as you can probably remember from episode 1 if you've seen it, the game was a bit of a pain to start with connection-wise, but that was probably down to my connection, as when I got my new connection, which is much faster, it was fine, so that was probably down to me. And the game still plays well today. I actually quite enjoy Resident Evil 5. It's not one of my favourites, but it's also fun, I would say. It's not horrible, in my opinion. It's fun, I think. But story-wise, it does throw it, like, it starts going crazy from this point forwards. I say this point forwards, it kind of comes back to its roots. But basically, it's just like, let's go to Africa, that's where the next thing's happening, and now everyone's just a humanoid that has special powers. It's like, I thought Resident Evil was a zombie game. But apparently not. 4 changed that, 5 changed that. 6 will bring it back a bit, but you'll find out about that in the next one. When we play through that game. Yeah, but you got plenty of stuff to unlock. You get in chapters again, like Resident Evil 4 was, and you get like points and a score at the end of each one, which is quite nice. You can use those points to buy items in the bonus features, as I showed you. But otherwise, as far as like mercenaries go, it's the same as Resident Evil 4. Go around, get as many kills as you can, rack up those points, find clocks to extend your time, don't die. That is the basic gist of it. This time you get a hell of a lot more characters to choose from, and you can also double team it. So if you want to co-op it, you can in this game. There's also a versus mode where it's the same thing, but you're against each other, not working together. So you've both got separate scores, and you've got to try and get the best score. And there's other settings as well. Like, let's have a quick look here, see if we can go into it quickly. Extra content. Versus. We go to start. Let's have a quick look. Host game. Public assembly. Yeah, you got Slayers, which is basically kill as many as you can, get the high score. Last person standing, the more damage you deal to other players. So this is you damaging each other, and then you've got 2-on-2 and 2-on-2 survivors. And that's basically that. And then if we go into Mercenaries, United, again, I'm not sure, I think you can, yeah, duos, so it can go up to 2 players. Post a game quick, so you've got Assemblies, the Mine, Village, Ancient Ruins, you've got a lot more levels to choose from as well. Experimental Facility, Missile Area, Ship Deck, and Prison. So a lot more levels to choose from. If we just choose this one, let's quickly look at the characters, which I believe are the same for versus as they are here, so we'll have a quick look here. Character select. Here we go. So yeah, each one has a different weapon. There's a lot of characters as well, as you can see, and they go across the top as well, which will go across them all. You've got Chris Redfield, who has a pistol and a shotgun and a grenade. Safari Chris, who has a rocket launcher, 2 rocket launchers in fact. Shotgun and pistol. You got Stars Chris, who has a magnum, a grenade launcher, and an assault rifle. Sheva. I'm not going to go for all the weapons. I mean, weapons are weapons. Clubbing Sheva, and you got Bow and Arrow Sheva, Tribal, who bow and arrows for use infinite ammo. So go for it. Pretty sure it's infinite ammo. Thinking about it. You got Jill, Wesker. These characters, like Wesker's quite a difficult character to play as, but he's there. You got machine gun, minigun Chris, Fairy Tale Sheva, who has a golden egg for some reason. But that's just full heal, basically, for you and your team. Josh, the chance to play as Alexia Joan, whatever her name is. He has a pistol, an assault rifle, and a grenade launcher. Warrior Chris, the triple barrel shotgun, very nice. Business Sheva, that's mine instead of Magnum. Barry Burton, this is where you see Barry, and that's where you get his where you get his figure when you unlock him in here. Got his Magnum and a sniper rifle and a handgun. And then you get Rebecca, who has a lot of healing, which makes sense. She's a medic. She has a lot of healing, a grenade, striker, sorry, and an assault rifle, and lots of ammo. So that's all the characters you play with, plenty to choose from. So compared to Resident Evil 4, you've got 2 more levels, and well, you've got 5 characters in Resident Evil 4, and this time you've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 characters to choose from. So much more choice there. I'm not going to start a game here, I'm going to end the session. So yeah, overall I enjoyed this game. It was fun playing with Abby. There's nothing really like more to say about it. It basically is what it is. The fun game, co-op. Single player, I didn't enjoy it at all, but with a friend, the game is a lot of fun. So I'd recommend that's how you play it. So find a thing, or send me a message and I'll happily play with you, because I do enjoy playing this game and there's still a lot more for me to unlock. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure that's it, guys. There's not really much more I can say about this game. If you want to check it out, it's quite cheap on PlayStation, on the PSN store. It might be quite cheap on the Xbox store as well. But yeah, story-wise, we know about Ouroboros now, which plays a little part in the future, but we'll look into that when we get to it. I just need to point out, so these will be going up in episodes, like chapter episodes. So the next game, so obviously they've already been released, this is going to be the last one. So hopefully within the next few days I'll be live streaming Resident Evil 2, that's the plan. I'm hoping to get it a little bit early. I've got it from a source that I normally get games I want to get early from, so fingers crossed I'll get it early enough that I can start getting some gameplay together and then live stream it at midnight on the day of release. So that'll be midnight UK time. What time that is for you, you have to Google it because I'm not sure. But it's going to be fun, and I'm going to be cracking my pants because I've been purposely not watching any footage or anything of the game because I want it to be fresh and my experience when I get it. And hopefully you guys will get some entertainment out of me being scared. That's the plan. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed Resident Evil 5. I've enjoyed playing it, especially once we got the connection issue sorted out, which was quite far into the game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Go back to episode 1 if you haven't seen that and you're just seeing this one. Make sure you check it back from the beginning. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.